The women who ruled empires in the shadows. Throughout history, women have often been relegated to the background, their influence hidden behind the towering figures of kings, emperors, and other male leaders. Yet, behind the throne, in the corridors of power and secrecy, many women wielded immense influence, shaping the fate of nations, empires, and even entire eras. Their stories, though often veiled in shadows, reveal cunning, courage, and a profound understanding of politics. These women, often dismissed or underestimated in their time, left an indelible mark on history. The Byzantine Empress Theodora. The Byzantine Empire, one of the most powerful entities of the medieval world, witnessed the rise of an extraordinary woman named Theodora. Born into poverty and initially working as an actress, a profession looked down upon in her era, Theodora rose to become the wife of Emperor Justinian I and eventually his most trusted advisor. Theodora's influence extended far beyond her title as empress. She championed the rights of women, implementing laws that protected them from exploitation and granted them greater autonomy in matters of marriage and property. For instance, she outlawed forced prostitution, established safe houses for women, and expanded divorce rights, ensuring women could escape abusive marriages. During the Nika riots in 532 CE, when the empire teetered on the brink of collapse, Theodora's resolve saved the throne. While Justinian hesitated and considered fleeing, Theodora's defiant speech convinced him to stay and crush the rebellion. Her legacy as a reformer and strategist endures as a testament to her strength and vision. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt. Cleopatra VII is one of the most iconic figures in history, a woman whose intelligence, political savvy, and charisma allowed her to navigate the treacherous waters of Roman politics. As the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, Cleopatra's rule was marked by her ability to forge strategic alliances and assert her authority in a world dominated by men. Cleopatra's relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony are legendary, but they were far more than romantic entanglements. These alliances were calculated moves to secure Egypt's independence and strengthen her position as a ruler. Cleopatra's ability to present herself as a goddess, combining elements of Egyptian and Hellenistic culture, further bolstered her authority. Her death marked the end of Egypt's independence and the beginning of Roman domination, but her legacy as a powerful and enigmatic leader remains. The warrior queen, Zenobia of Palmyra. In the 3rd century CE, the Roman Empire faced a formidable adversary in Queen Zenobia of Palmyra. A brilliant military leader and strategist, Zenobia expanded her kingdom's territory to include much of the Eastern Roman Empire, including Egypt. Zenobia's reign was marked by her ambition to create a rival empire to Rome. Her defiance of Roman authority and her ability to challenge its military might earn her both admiration and enmity. Zenobia's court was a center of learning and culture, with Greek, Aramaic, and Arabic influences flourishing under her patronage. Though ultimately defeated and captured by Emperor Aurelian, Zenobia's legacy as a warrior queen who dared to defy one of history's greatest empires lives on. Her story symbolizes resistance and the pursuit of independence. The power behind the throne, Empress Dowager Cixi. China's Qing dynasty saw one of its most tumultuous periods under the de facto rule of Empress Dowager Cixi. Though she never officially ruled as an emperor, Cixi effectively controlled the Chinese government for nearly half a century during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Cixi rose to power as a concubine of Emperor Xianfeng, later becoming the mother of his only son. Following his death, she maneuvered her way into the regency, wielding immense influence over successive emperors. Cixi's tenure was marked by significant reforms and attempts to modernize China. She supported the self-strengthening movement, which aimed to adopt Western technology and military practices while preserving Chinese traditions. However, her reign also faced criticism for corruption and resistance to radical change during pivotal moments like the Boxer Rebellion. Despite the controversies, her political acumen and ability to maintain power in a male-dominated court are undeniable. The Sultanate of Women, Hürrem Sultan and her successors. During the Ottoman Empire's Golden Age, a period known as the Sultanate of Women saw the rise of powerful women who shaped the empire's policies and politics. Chief among them was Hürrem Sultan, the wife of Sultan Suleiman the Magnificent. Hürrem Sultan broke with tradition by becoming the first concubine to marry an Ottoman sultan, thereby gaining unprecedented influence. Her political maneuvers, philanthropy, and role as an advisor to Suleiman set a precedent for other women in the harem to wield significant power. Hürrem's charitable projects, including the construction of mosques, schools, and hospitals, demonstrated her commitment to public welfare. Subsequent women, such as Qasem Sultan and Turan Sultan, continued this legacy, often acting as regents and guiding the empire during periods of instability. These women's contributions ensured the stability and continuity of the Ottoman state during turbulent times. Catherine the Great, the empress who modernized Russia. Catherine the Great's reign over Russia is one of the most celebrated examples of a woman leading an empire to greatness. Born a minor German princess, Catherine married into the Russian royal family and seized power after the overthrow of her husband, Emperor Peter III. As empress, Catherine embarked on ambitious reforms to modernize Russia, expanding its territory, fostering the arts, and promoting education. Her domestic policies included restructuring the government, codifying laws, and promoting the ideas of the Enlightenment. Catherine corresponded with thinkers such as Voltaire and Diderot, earning a reputation as an enlightened despot. Her military campaigns expanded Russia's borders into Crimea, Poland, and Alaska, making her reign a transformative period in Russian history. Despite the challenges she faced, Catherine's rule transformed Russia into a major European power, solidifying her legacy as one of history's greatest leaders. The shogunate's silent ruler, Hōjō Masako. In 12th century Japan, the Kamakura shogunate saw the rise of Hōjō Masako, a woman who wielded immense influence as a regent and political leader. Known as the nun shogun, Masako became a Buddhist nun after the death of her husband, Minamoto no Yoritomo, the first shogun. However, this did not diminish her power. Masako played a pivotal role in maintaining the stability of the shogunate, acting as a regent for her sons and later as a key political figure. She navigated the complex dynamics of Japanese feudal politics with remarkable skill, ensuring the survival of her family's dominance in the shogunate. Her leadership during the Jokyu War solidified her reputation as a capable and decisive figure in Japanese history. The women who ruled empires in the shadows demonstrate that power is not always overt. Whether through strategic marriages, political alliances, military prowess, or sheer intelligence, these women shaped the course of history. Their stories remind us that influence often operates behind the scenes, and the impact of their leadership continues to inspire and intrigue. History may have tried to obscure their contributions, but their legacies shine brightly as examples of resilience, ambition, and ingenuity. The women who ruled empires from the shadows prove that leadership knows no gender, and their tales deserve to be celebrated for generations to come. By understanding their stories, we gain a richer and more inclusive perspective of the past, one that acknowledges the vital roles women have played in shaping the world we know today.